A new thing I learned today is if you want to make your life feel like a video game, you gotta design your own product. Because last week I uncovered a $5,000 mistake that I'd have to hand solder 2,000 circuit boards to recover from. So 2 days ago, I did around 100 of them and realized it took 1.5 minutes per board. That's 50 hours of work ahead of me, at least. Except I only have a week until I move to San Francisco, so I decided I'd offload the job to the guy who runs my assembly and fulfillment. But off the bat, it was taking him like 2.5 minutes per board. They were ready to charge me $2 each, and screw that. Clearly, I was just doing a bad job optimizing the process. So that's when the minigame started. Level 1, taking the chips out and orienting them correctly was taking a long time. So what if we took them straight out of the reel pre-oriented and laid them out on a piece of tape so they wouldn't flip around? Boom! 45 seconds saved. Then what if we turn up the heat and airspeed of the hot air gun? The solder would melt faster, but then we risk blowing the electrical components off. But after testing it, I found a technique that wouldn't do that. Boom! 15 seconds saved. What if instead of having to maneuver the chip with tweezers, he just placed it generally in the right area and then just tapped it into place? Boom! 15 seconds saved. And then what if we line the boards up in bulk so you can do each step 10 times in a row? Boom! I got his time down to 1 minute and my own time down to 50 seconds. It made me realize that sometimes as a small business owner without investors, you don't care about your own time the way you care about losing money. So being forced to look at my own process managed to save me 27 hours of work and $1,000 bucks. It's pretty cool experiencing these little mini games in my business. So I'll see you tomorrow with more.